things. Change it for the night or changing up scenes. A little fine dining, sipping wine on the beach. I ain't trying to bog you down with a line or a ring. Yeah, I wanna see your mind blown. Enjoy a night out in a different time zone. Disconnect from your tech, yeah, lose your phone. Please leave your stress and regrets at home. Nah, let's ride. Yo, welcome to Coffee and Convo with your man Lyricist. I hope you guys are doing great. Once again, welcome to Coffee and Convo with your man Lyricist. We got off to a good start today. I do have to kind of slow it down a little bit. Let's start there. Let's let that be the topic for the moment. It's just knowing when to slow down, decompress, and not stress out. Don't allow yourself to stress, because it's kind of hard to enjoy the things that you like to do when you're stressing about it. And like for me, it's like, I'm a big multitasker. It works great for my brain. It's just one of those things that, I push myself to be able to do a lot of things. I push myself to be able to, explore different things. But sometimes I push myself entirely too hard. I will admit that. And, I've been across the board, with, my entrepreneur ventures and everything else. And it's like, I love business. I love, being a part of, different things. A lot of things I am passionate about, but I do find myself in a go, and I'm not able to slow myself down because I'm so motivated, to, conquer certain things. That's like, okay, well, maybe I'm overdoing it. Maybe I need to slow down and actually just give myself time to enjoy things. And I think that's been the issue with me, is that I haven't given myself time to enjoy anything. It's just like, I accomplish it, and then I take a step back. Like, yeah, I did a great job. I finally got that accomplished. Okay, let's move. Let's go to the next thing. I don't really have time to celebrate, so I don't have time to indulge in those moments because I feel like I have to keep go, and going, and just then typically you find yourself burnt out. You find yourself stressed out. And then you start to appreciate what you love less. So I had to kind of slow myself down and just take those moments to just sit back and just think on things. Like, wow, man, don't let it become a blur. Because then it's hard to appreciate what you can't remember. And I see a lot of people get into that. It's like they don't realize the good that they do or have done, because they just kept pushing. Their plate was too full. And those little things that would have made them happier had they appreciated it, they just move right by it. Don't give it the attention that it needs. Celebrate your moments. Celebrate your successes. No matter how small the moment is. No matter how minute it may seem, celebrate it because it's your memory. Let it be a part of your story. Let it be a part of your legacy. Celebrate those. It'd be great stories for your children and your grandchildren. And the more I sit up here and I think about how my life has been for the past few years, is that I haven't been able to celebrate all my successes. I've not been able to celebrate the small things. And the worst recipe for that is when you have a lot of turbulent, difficult things going on. It makes you feel like you don't have room to celebrate. It makes you feel like it's too soon. So as I sit here now, and I look at how things is going for me now, I have a lot of great things going on. My 13-year-old daughter, she's growing, she's exploring, she's evolving into a great, individual in this society. And she, wants to do more. She challenges herself to do more. She wants to be the best that she can be and everything. And I told her to want that for herself. No one else. Not me, not her mom. My son, I recently was awarded custody of him. And, my focus is on taking him in the right direction, making him, the man that he should be, the man that he should want to be, and making sure that I'm giving him an example. I take him on my jobs with me. He see me do some of the hard jobs. He see me do some of the easy jobs too. But I want him to see the work ethic, so he can see that this is what dad does. This is what you and your siblings are going to inherit when dad can no longer do it. I want them to embody that hard work mentality, but I also want them to remember to enjoy the moments. It's important. So, my 5-year-old boy, he's a handful, but I see greatness in him. So, my goal is to challenge him, prepare him, and make sure he's ready. And I got a little boy on the way. Little Aiden is on the way. He'll be here any day now. And I look forward to meeting him and seeing, what his possibilities are. Me and his mom look forward to his arrival. His mom is a go-getter. She's a goal setter. She's a bar raiser. That's what we all got to be. And I had to remind her sometimes, just enjoy. Enjoy the moments. Don't burn yourself out. She's a hard worker, and I'm proud of her. I love her and I appreciate her because we have a lot of similarities. We want nothing but the best for ourselves and our children and everything. And we challenge things. We even challenge each other. But right now, at this point in my life, and I want the same for my children and for her. Let's celebrate the moments. No matter how big, how small, let's take it in. Let's take notes. Let's write the stories. There's a lot of good things that's happening in my life right now. On one side, I got one brand, the DNY brand is growing. And, very happy with that. It's becoming more lucrative and everything else. On the other side, it's the music. Music is making a comeback in my life. It was a period where I thought that it was time for me to hang it up. And then when I met my girlfriend and she heard my music, and she was like, wow, this is great. This is you? And I was like, yeah, that's me. Yeah. I made that. She's like, wow, why did you stop? I didn't have a good answer for that. Because in my mind, I stopped because the industry failed me. It wasn't the industry that failed me. I failed myself. I didn't push hard enough. So she inspired me to get back into it and give it my all. And man, have I been giving it my all. I'm telling you. The song you just heard at the beginning of the podcast is a new song of mine. And it's charting like crazy on multiple underground charts. The Emerging 300, the DJ pools, is making waves. I mean, I'm ranking high in competitions. It's just like a lot is going on. So I threw myself into it. Teamed up with a PR firm, started promoting myself, growing my brand, reconnecting my brand, getting myself in this, back into this crazy ass industry. So when I started doing that and start getting my business together, so the money started to come in for the music stuff too. It's not about the money. It's just like it's something about money that establishes, success in a certain field. Is a marker. It's not the end all be all. It's a marker. And remember that. If you're an independent artist that's listening to this podcast right now, when you make money, it shows you that you can make money off of your music. What you do with that knowledge next is up to you. Don't feel like you're a rock star yet. Because sometimes when those, the checks come slow if you ain't doing multiple shows. If you're just waiting on your publishing and your mechanical, royalties and everything else. You got to be active. And that was the one thing about the industry. It's like I had to reconnect with being active. So the PR firm pushed me to be active. That's why I jumped in contests and all that other stuff. I decided to jump into those contests. They were just throwing me in different magazines and blogs and radio shows and all that other stuff. So that was something that I had them help me with. But also I'm staying active on my own accord. I've even ran out and sought out management for myself so I could take it to the next level. I'm currently in negotiations for that right now. So I know once I secure a manager, someone to handle my business side of things, that I'm going to be able to grow and blossom even more. Now there's a risk, okay? You don't know who's who amongst who, but sometimes you got to take a risk to find out. And I decided to take that risk because I am dedicated to being successful in this industry. And I'm taking the time to process everything that's going on, and I'm enjoying the ride of getting back into the music industry and reconnecting with the fans, old and new. I don't plan on going nowhere. I may have the Eminem effect on people when it's all said and done, but hey, love me, hate me, whatever. I'm here. But I'm going to keep growing these podcasts. This one right here, Coffee and Convo, is my thing that I share, and it's, my place to connect directly with no other individuals involved, just me and my listeners. This is direct right here. Would you believe if I told you that one day I just said, fuck it, let me just hop on TikTok live and see how it goes? That I did that and I was overwhelmed by the short-term success of the TikTok. I was ready for it to be like, oh, okay, I'm going to go live, and then there's going to be 0 people in here. I'm going to be talking to myself because no one knows what the hell I'm talking about or who the hell I am. Dude, I picked a topic, and it was a popular topic. I had over 2,500 people in there. Over 60,000 likes. Over, I want to say over 400 followers. In under an hour. I was like, whoa. So I thought it was a fluke. I went back and I did it again 2 days ago. Can you believe that it was still good feedback and connection and everything else? I couldn't believe it. I could not believe it. I was like, wow. So I guess I'm a content creator now. But it's like, that's another avenue of which, believe it or not, I made money. I made money off my first two, lives, official lives on TikTok. I'm like, shit. All right, I can do it. I'm going back for more, guys. I'm going back for more because I know I can do it. So you guys can follow me on TikTok. Look for I_am lyricist. LYRICIST. I_am lyricist. And, when I go live, follow me. When I go live, you'll know. Talk about all types of stuff. I even leave the floor open for the the viewers. But that's helped me expand and grow my brand as well. I was surprised by the initial success of it. And it's all about picking the right topics for me and make sure it's not as combative as what I've seen on there, because TikTok is rough. So I'm enjoying that. That's a moment that I sat back. I had to process. I was like, wow. Even as I talk about it on this podcast, I'm still processing it. I enjoy it. I'm happy with it. There's a lot that can be done. Don't sell yourself short. Don't remove your opportunities. Believe in yourself. Push forward. It feels good, no pun intended, to find myself in a position where it is a lot of good things is coming my way. I try to make sure the energy that I put into the universe is what I would like to receive back. So, for me, that's where I am. I'm focusing on putting positive energy out there in the universe so I'm able to get that back. I don't expect it back, and I don't feel as if I'm owed it. But I am a believer of continue to do good things without expectation of receiving good things, and you will receive those things, if you know what I mean. So, that's all I got, guys. I appreciate you for checking out today's podcast, Coffee and Convo with your man Lyricist. Make sure you guys follow me on all platforms, I_am Lyricist. If you're looking for my motivational stuff, just look for David D. Young Sr. It's all one the same. I appreciate you guys. Until the next podcast, you have a great day.
Tell you what you worth. Go and get yours. Keep putting in that work. Everything you get, yeah, you getting what you earn. Keep grinding from the bottom, yeah, we get it from the dirt. Don't let them tell you what you worth. Go and get yours. Keep putting in that work. Everything you get, yeah, you getting what you earn. Keep grinding from the bottom, yeah, we get it from the dirt. They try to hit me with charges, but couldn't make them stick. They try to stick me with a lawsuit like I was 50 Cent. The only problem is my